Hello folks, it's your friend, the Random Dude Reviewer, back at you with another olive oil review. We have three special guests in the house today. The Bertolli, the Lucini, and the California. What I'm going to do is pour myself a little bit of each one of these in these beautiful bowls right in front of us. I'm going to dip some of this wonderfully cut up bread, give it a taste. In between the tastes, I will have some water to cleanse my palate, tell you about the oils a little bit, and give you my honest feedback on which one of these is best. Should you care? Probably not. Will you care? Probably not. Will I do this video anyways? Well, we'll see if it's posted. All three bottles were just picked up, brand new. I have had the Bertolli before. I have had the Lucini before. I don't think I've had the California before, which is a shame because it is one of the most popular brands on the market. Now, let's get to one quick thing real quick. Let's get to the price points because these have similar price points, but as we all know, in the world of olive oil, price is, well, they vary drastically. So this Lucini olive oil at 500 milliliters comes at a price tag, and I bought this at Kroger's, so the Utah equivalents of Kroger's, Smith's. It came in at $10.99, so basically $11 for the 500 milliliters. The Bertolli olive oil came in at, let's see, that was also 500 milliliters at $9.29, and the California came in at $8.49, also for 500 milliliters. So these are the exact same sizes. The Lucini at 11, the California at 8.50 basically. So there's your price difference, not much. Let's get right into it. So the Bertolli first. This is, just so you know what I'm talking about, this is the extra virgin olive oil, the rich taste portion. Now, there has been a lot of controversy around the Bertollis of late that state that they're not genuine, virgin, extra virgin olive oils. I cannot speak to that. There are a million videos around that on the internet. I know there's a big fuss around what kind of labels they have on them. This one has the non-GMO label. But if you look in the back, I cannot find any kind of genuine olive oil certification on it. So, know that. The Lucini, on the other hand, also at 500 milliliters. So just so you know, I'm talking about the everyday use for drizzle, dress, saute, and roast. Obviously, in the back you have a couple of different certification labels, right? So I can bring this in here a little bit, right? You have the certified extra virgin label there. You have the Whole30 approved. You have the gluten-free, the usual stuff, the standard non-GMO on there. And then, let's get into the California. Also the extra virgin olive oil, the everyday blend, cold pressed, which basically means they just press the olives while they're cold. Let's look for any certifications in the back. As you can see up there, we have the certified extra virgin olive oil, the Whole30, keto certified. I didn't know that was a thing. Anyway, so the difference between these three, well, the difference between the Bertolli and the Lucini and California is that the Bertolli does not seem to come with any kind of certifications. Let's pop these babies open. Brand new bottles. The Bertolli, I won't lie, feels very cheap. It's a very cheap little plastic bottle, as you can see right there. It's got the little popper thing. Let's pop the popper. The popper has been popped. Now I'm going to drizzle a bit right in there. That's the Bertolli. Let's move on to the Lucini. Now the Lucini is probably one of the better looking bottles. All glass, very solid, nice, proper looking. That's the drizzler. Pop a little bit of that in there. And now let's move on to the California Olive Ranch one. Again, a glass bottle, very solid feel. Open up, it's got the same top as the Lucini. And we'll drop that baby right in there. All right. Let's take a look if you can tell any differences from what we see so far. So the Bertolli, the Lucini, and the California. I can't. Looks all the same to me, as it's supposed to. It's all supposed to be olive oil. Give it a quick smell. Bertolli tastes like olive oil, or smells like olive oil. Ooh, there's a difference. The Lucini smells a lot more light and fruity than the Bertollis. And the California smells very similar to the Lucinis. Let's get right into it. I'm going to start at the right. California Olive Ranch first. Take a piece of bread, dip this baby in. Very light. The California is a very light. Does not seem to manipulate the bread much. It's just a complementary addition to the lightness of the taste. Have a little water. Wash my palate off. And let's move on to the Lucini. I really hope it's pronounced Lucini. I don't really know that. I'm just going off of what sounds right. Let's try the Lucini. It's got a little more pop to it than the California. Having said that, not a big difference there. A little more water. Now let's go on to the Bertolli. That's the one that gets the most crap in the industry, whether it's real extra virgin olive oil or not. Now listen, I don't have some kind of expert taste buds on me or anything, but I can definitely tell the difference between the Bertolli and the other two. I'm having a much more difficult time telling the difference between the other two, between each other. Let's do the Bertolli one more time. On the bottle itself, it says ideal for salad dressings, marinades, and bread dipping. I mean, they're calling it out, bread dipping. I am bread dipping as we speak. Just not sure that it measures up to the other two so far. Let's go back to the Lucini, as I'm doing my bread dipping. It's a lot more light, a lot more poppy than the Bertolli. I mean, clearly. Let's try the California one more time. I'm lying. I'm going to try each of these one more time on top of this. I'm having a hard time determining between the Lucini and the California. As a result, speed round. California, Lucini, Bertolli. Okay. Here's my 2 cents, folks. Between these three, if I'm dipping, and remember this, I'm not speaking to the quality or the certifications of them, even though these two, the Lucini and the California, they have certifications of validity, let's say that way, of being extra virgin olive oil certified. The Bertolli does not. I don't know the full story behind why they're getting a lot of crap in the industry right now, but it doesn't. Having said that, going strictly off of taste, the Bertolli, in my mind, is by far the third option behind these two. Now, between the California and the Lucinis, it's a close call. My mind says Lucini first, California second. So here's my 2 cents. Lucini, California, Bertolli, in that order. Just my 2 cents. I'm just a random dude reviewing random stuff. I hope you enjoyed this review. Have yourself a good evening.